Finally, we found freedom in the Gambia. If you guys are new to this channel, you're just subscribing. My name is AP. Around 5+ years ago, my wife and I decided to make a life-changing move from Jamaica, the beautiful island of Jamaica, to the motherland, Gambia to be specific. And since relocating, guys, it has been one journey after the other. Like literally every day there's something else, there's something new, something spiritual, something life changing for us, whether it's meeting someone or taking a trip to somewhere and seeing some things that you have never seen before, that is not a part of the propaganda of making Africa look bad to the rest of the world. Gambia has really taught us a lot. And I would say over the past 5 years plus, at the time of doing this video, our life has definitely changed. It has changed in a big way that we have never seen coming, you know. Relocating to Africa with only 500 US dollars is a crazy, crazy move, guys. It's not something that I would actually advise anyone to do, especially if you don't have a backup plan or, you don't have any skill set, some way to make a small revenue, whether it's a YouTube channel or something else, selling things online. Excuse me, the place is very cold, so my eyes are running water. It's not because I'm crying or anything. Yeah, but have something that you can use to sustain yourself. Don't just take the journey with just like 500 USDs. Yeah, no, that one is not a good idea. I will tell you from our experience here. But guys, even after all of that, we have successfully worked our way to freedom in Africa. What do I mean by freedom in Africa? Freedom in Gambia. What does that even look like, Freedom in Gambia for me and my family look like not paying light bill. you know, some people still have to be paying light bill where they are. Everything they use, even to cook, is a bill. Not paying water bill is also a big, big, big plus, because most countries they operate off water bill. You cannot live without paying light and water. So we are not paying any of those things. And you have your own space. You're not sharing a space with anyone. It's your own space. For us, we're living on a 20 by 40 piece of land. That's in meters, by the way. I don't know how much that is in acres, but I think I let me not say it, because I don't want to say something that is incorrect. But 20 by 40 meters, that's what we're living on right now. And we have space for gardening. We have space for gardening right now. We're planting bananas. We have potatoes. And these bush, we're going to remove them and turn this area into a gardening area, basically. So that we can, that we'll use in the house, household items, not necessarily a big farm, which help to reduce our market bill. When you're living in your own space and you're not in the city, it cut down your time of going out in the streets. For me, when I was in the city, it's like every single day I would be starting my car to go out. I need to go here, I need to go there, I need to go here, I need to go there. But right now, I don't even drive out or anything like that. I would be parked. My cars would be parked here, and I don't drive go anywhere for this. So saving on gas and all that stuff. Yeah. Anyone is coming to see me is basically based on appointment. So I'm living free, no disturbance from anyone. You wake up in the morning, you go outside, you have this fresh air that is blowing, and you're in a community of beautiful people. You sleep peaceful at night, your place is secure. You're having that security that you will not have anywhere else. That's what Gambia has to offer. If you're in Gambia and you'll basically have your land, you have your house off the grid, no light bill, no water bill, you're basically living free. One of the biggest costs of living in Africa, I would say, or anywhere in the world, is rent. And when you're not paying rent, it really eradicate your dependence on a 9 to 5. Some people who say, yo, how are Gambians, or how are some Africans surviving? Most Africans, they already have their house, they have their farm. They will go to farm, they will bring food home, they will eat it. That's how we used to live in Jamaica before everything get commercialized, and it's about the hype and money. And money replace, agriculture and all that stuff. But still, food is the stuff of life. But I remember in Jamaica when I was, let's say you're in the country area, like you're around your grandmother, your grandfather, they would go to the farm and they will cut banana, they will come with yam, they will come with other ground produce that you can eat um, in the house instead of going to the shop. We really go to the shop that time unless you're going to buy oil or, salt or something like that. But most of the food that we used to eat that time was coming from your backyard, until you live in the city where everything you eat is coming from the supermarket. So it was like you're more dependent on those facilities versus the what Mother Nature offer to you. So those things really help to make things more costly. When you're in the city, you spend more money versus when you're outside the city. So living rent free, living water free. Well, we have water from the earth, and we get electricity or energy from the sun through our solar system is a very beautiful thing. So basically, you eradicate around 80 to 90% of what you would need to survive. That is what it means to live free in Gambia. So guys, in that instant, we are also so it took us 5 years to get to this point, guys. I remember when we came here, we were renting different places, having different experiences. Some of them was good, some of them was bad, but it was all a part of the journey so that we can definitely learn more about how the whole living system is here in the Gambia. And going through all of those experiences, I know many people go through it. I was talking to one guy recently who was telling me that he came to Gambia to visit, and the experience that he was having in his rental property was so horrible, and he was spending so much money for the place, and to get his money back when the time came for him to leave, it was like a big war, and he really regretted that. And I told him, hey, why don't you, if you have a piece of land, why don't you just build something off the grid? When you build off the grid, you build your house the way that you want it, that work with your energy, everything. And you can, when you're coming to Gambia again, you can basically just go to that place and stay there. When you're not in the Gambia, you can basically just rent it out and make some money from it. Guys, that's the way I'm promoting to go, actually. If you have a piece of land and you want to build something, build, and it's just you, right? Build a 1 bedroom, and when you're here, you go inside your 1 bedroom, because most people are going to travel. Not everybody is coming back to Gambia to just, build a house and live forever. Some people are going to travel to other countries to explore, to do business, and all that stuff. So when you're not here, that place can be used for rental income, and then when you're back, it's basically, you can utilize it for your home space. Well, some people will tell me, AP, I don't want to rent my home space where I'm living. I don't want other people to be in it. That's fine. If you guys remember seeing our mini estate, Sunshine View mini estate, the reason why we design it like that is actually so that you can add a level up top that will actually give you an additional space up top that you can basically generate revenue. So we're promoting that, guys, living and earning income at the same time. Because when you move to Africa, one of the biggest challenge that you will have is not having a 9 to 5. There's no 9 to 5 here. There's no work anywhere like that unless you have some special connection that when you come, you basically can fall into a job. And for me, moving away from one place where you are working 9 to 5, stressing, struggling, and move to another country to try and do the same thing don't really make much sense to me. So if you have a budget already, and you can utilize that budget by building a place where you can live in one unit and rent the other one out, and that unit is basically funding your lifestyle. Let's say you like to go out every month and eat, or you want to buy more real estate, and you want to travel. That unit can actually just help to supplement some of the costs. So I'm promoting that more, like live and earn. Live and earn. Yeah, live and earn in Gambia, basically. So you have a place in Gambia, you have a rental property on top or beside it. It depends on the land size or the space. For now, in our mini estate here, one can live in the flat downstairs, one bedroom, build another one up top, and basically rent that out, or live up top and rent the bottom one out. So it's a way to actually get you closer towards living free in the Gambia. You don't have no bills. It's going to be 100% off the grid if you want it to be like that. Water is there, energy from the sun, and peaceful neighborhood, peaceful community. And that's really what you want when you move into Africa, not to necessarily be involved in too much things, going everywhere, draining your energy like you are still in the quote unquote West. So for us guys, we achieved living off the grid. It took us 5 years plus to get to this point, and I will tell you, it's a beautiful feeling. Look, I'm outside and I'm stuffy because the place is very cool, and this is the kind of energy that you want. You can just come have a seat at this beautiful sun coming up, hearing the birds singing, feeling the wind on your skin. Come outside, enjoy yourself with your family, take your time, no rush. You don't have to think about 9 to 5 and, oh, I have to go to work to report my boss is going to this, or basically what you're thinking about is what am I going to eat today, and not because you don't have it, but because you don't have that pressure of reporting to someone, or other things are in your mind is clear. You just say, okay, what am I eating today? You come outside, let a tree, the banana tree is ready, so you come outside and you might cut a banana and you eat. This right here is a pumpkin tree, but it didn't come well because when we were growing it we were not here, and that's why they don't come out so well. Or papayas are coming, so you want papaya. Look, we're the ones who grow these ones from the seed. We just basically plant the seed there, it grow, and then it come to this level now. Look how big they are. You understand? So what do you want to eat? You come outside, you eat. You want avocado? This is our avocado tree, aka pear. Yeah, what do you want? This is cassava. Do you want cassava? What do you want? You just come to your backyard and you basically just pick it. You basically just pick it. Look at this. This is a melon tree. This tree has been struggling to survive for a long time. Now I start to add water to it. I see it start to run, so I said, let me keep adding water to it. Basically, this is what it looks like to live off the grid, rent free, free of stress, free of all of the things that used to disturb you when you were in the West or living in the city. One thing I learned, guys, living out here with my family, is that detoxing is very, very important. For me, I am always on the go, and I'm not coming from America or any place like that is fast. Jamaica is also a little free, with some things, not necessarily, because you still have to be on the go to survive. But I'm working through some mental and emotional things too, but being in this place really helped me, because my mind was more set on how I can provide for my family. Yeah, I'm coming. My mind was more set on how I can provide for my family, how I can make things easy, how can I make things more structured. And that's the kind of mindset that I had since I was in Jamaica, trying to make things work so that, I don't have to struggle like I watch my parents struggle. I can change the narrative for my kids that I'm going to have. So that mindset is what I had and still have, and it's a struggle with it, especially, recently I made a decision to cut back the amount of videos that I post on YouTube, because I feel like I have to be running a marathon when I need to just relax. I came here, my wife and I, we came here, we struggle, we go through a lot of things, and every day is another challenge, every day is another fight, every day is another lesson. And we managed to do something the unthinkable for a lot of people, but not for us, because we already know anything we put our mind to, we can achieve it. But we did it anyways. And we have our space, we have freedom, but yet still I feel like I have to go back on that wheel. I need to keep chasing that carrot. I need to go hustle. And that one is going to, I see that it was affecting me in a way that I cannot express it fully with words. It was affecting me like I cannot even sleep, or it was stressing me out basically because my goals are so big that the only thing I can think about is how am I going to accomplish that goal, and the next strategy and the next way and the next this and the next that. So it's always jumping ahead of yourself, when really you just need to take things easy and just go with how things are going. So not everybody have a wife like me that can come and tell you, don't worry, everything is fine. We'll get to that point. Just take it easy. Push forward small, small. You'll see the result. You know, everything is about creating the life that you want. Everything is mindset. If your mind is set towards the life that you're living right now, then you will see it. But sometimes you cannot see it because you're thinking about what is out there, like the other things that you want to get too fast right now. But Africa work on a pace, so you have to just go with the energy, go with the mood, go with the vibes. If today is a day that it's okay, I can do it for you. If today is a day that you're supposed to just, relax and don't do nothing, go to sleep, then relax, don't do nothing, go to sleep. Don't think about, oh my God, I need to go and do this thing. I don't get to go to the city to do this thing. Yeah, that right? Isama. Yeah. Yeah, you can go and check with her. If it is that you have to come outside, do small laundry, guys, take your time and you do your thing. Yeah. So that's the thing, that's the thing, family. That's the thing, my family. It's like small, slow and steady win the race, Yeah. We're living free, guys, in Africa. We're living free, and you can do it too. It's not impossible, Our mission of even building that estate was to help people to actually have that, experience of living free. Or you want to put more? Yeah. And to experience life in Africa in a very peaceful, progressive way, not come and where am I going to eat? How am I going to do this? Bam, 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 bam. Let me go and start a business and sustain yourself. We have done the repercussion of doing that as just come here. You don't understand systems. You don't understand things. Huh? No, sorry, I still need to leave it. Okay. Yeah. So it's like that. One step at a time, one day at a time, until you get to the point where you feel like it's a new. But I think what happened with us is like to change from what we know into something that is good for us is very difficult. Like if they are trying to give you the right medicine for you, you're not, because you're going to say, it don't taste good. It's not sweet enough. Son, you okay? Of course, exactly. She's telling me she's fine, you see? It's a very good thing. Put another one here. Yeah, it's fine. You're welcome. I'm coming. Breakfast. Yeah. So, living free is good, guys, So, as I said, the only thing that we need to do right now is just plant around here different kind of foods that we can eat in our house, and basically eradicate more of your bill. The more you add to your space is the more you eradicate certain bills, you eradicate certain stress, you eradicate these things that are setting you back in terms of your mindset, in terms of achieving what you want inside Africa. So for us, we just know the things that we want, and we're making it so that we have access to them, so that we don't have to rush and stress and we're going to get that, how are we going to do that? But I will tell you, as I was telling you earlier, guys, it's difficult for me because I'm a mature man. you know I'm not small boy and I'm not an old man, but I'm getting mature, and I don't want to be in my 50s, 60s still struggling, hustling. So I think that is the side of me that is making me to get stressed, and sometimes having difficulty sleeping and all that stuff, because my mind was on full speed, full throttle, like go, 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 go. And if I feel like it's not going the way that I want it to go, it stress me out, and it bring me down. So me, I am bringing myself down with my own mindset, with my own emotions, which is not the right way for a man to have progress or success in life, or anyone. You have to release yourself from the burden that tie you back, and just enjoy life. Enjoy the freedom that God gave you, on the motherland. Breathe in the fresh air. One thing that I realize that we don't do often enough is breathe, inhale, exhale. So when you have your own space, you can set it up how you want. You can relax, you can breathe, you can live easy, and basically create the life that resonates with you. Coming from the city with all the pollutions, with all the noise, you're living off the grid somewhere. It's just you and the birds and the trees. Every day you hear music from nature, even the wind passing through you. Look, the trees are. You understand? Look at that. Everybody is dancing, because of that fresh, energetic air that is blowing in our atmosphere here. And we don't do that enough. That breathing, breathing, release, breathe in, release, breathe in, release. It's a practice for me, and I'm working on it myself. Yeah, it's like there are stages to it. So when you finally achieve that freedom, that goal that you always wanted all of your life, then you have to work on yourself, and it's a day-to-day practice. Yeah, so we are doing that, guys. From us personally, we are doing that. We're working on ourselves. Every day is another growth process for us. Sometimes we do fall into the same cycle that we're used to, go, go, go. But then we have to remind ourselves that it's not about go, go, going. It's about planting the roots and standing strong on the ground that we are at, and just slowly but surely build ourselves up to the point where we are connected. So that's the most important thing right now to me and my family, living off the grid. Look at that beautiful sun in the background. Woo. We have our small garden, guys. We buy coconut tree, we buy guava tree, we buy grape tree, we buy soursop. You see, leaf of life, pepper is there, all these things. So with everything, and just move according to how things are flowing to have the success that we want. And as I said, the mini estate is there, and guys, two 1 bedroom unit is available. If your goal is to move to Gambia, and you want a place that you can have freedom, you can live off the grid like we're living off the grid, you can feel at peace in your home, then I would highly recommend our Sunshine View mini estate. It's the perfect place to start. It's a starter community. It's the perfect place to start. You come, you put your bags down, you live off the grid, you have access to water, you have access to basic solar, you can always upgrade it. You have security, it's not far from the highway. One straight road take you to all of the major places in the city. It don't take you long to drive to the city anytime you want. And I guarantee you, when you are here, going to the city is going to be the last thing on your mind, because when you're here, you're just having peace. You're just having that connection with nature. You are connected to your ancestors. You are connected to the energy. And it's just a matter of breathing, release, daily practice until you slow yourself down, because we're always running, like there's the thing that you're chasing is always going away, and you already have what you need to have in front of you. So that's what we're doing now. So Sunshine View mini estate is available, it's there, and it's looking forward to welcoming you to be a part of the community that is there. Yeah, so 2 units are available, 1 bedroom units are available. They're designed to add an additional unit up top, which is perfect, because if you want, not now, later, you can actually just add another unit up top, which is going to be, you can use it for rental income, just in case you don't have any pension or anything coming, or pension is small and you want to have a way to generate additional revenue, that's going to be perfect for that. So you live downstairs, you rent upstairs, and you live upstairs, you rent downstairs. Either one that works for you. But the estate is designed for that purpose, to live and earn income, guys. That's what we are promoting. Live and earn income. Don't relocate and don't have a way to earn income, and you don't have to relocate and go again inside the city to work like you were in America or UK or wherever it is that you're relocating from. You don't have to go back to that what you call it, that wheel to run again. Oh my God, let me set the business up. Oh my God, let me, you can land softly, slow down, enjoy your life, live in peace, off the grid. Starting with Sunshine View Estate, or if you have a piece of land and you want to build that, we also do project management, project supervision. Reach out to us. We are here to assist you to achieve living off the grid and earning income if that's what you want, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please do drop a comment and let me know what you guys have to say about this video. Also, give the video a thumbs up, and love you guys. Till the next video.